Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video. It's kind of like a help me help you type of thing, or maybe it's like a let me help you. Are you guys helping me in this? I don't know, probably. But basically I wanted to do a video on all the things that I feel like I waste money on, because it's just the excessiveness of it all, and why do we pour oodles and oodles of money into certain things. And while I get a lot of it is just for the experience of it all, a lot of it's for the name of it all, for the je ne sais quoi of it all, if you will, it's just not necessary. On top of that, you know, on top of being thrifty 365 always my whole life, we're in a pandemic and it's just unwise to spend money unnecessarily. Now, I need to tell myself this every single time I walk into Target, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Usually Target wins, but if I can correct myself, you know, in other avenues, I will. So without further ado, let's just get into all the things that I spend money on that is unnecessary, that I don't need to, and hopefully I can help you all save some coins too in the process, okay? Girl, Creative Cloud always does this every time I start filming. It just wants to... You see what I be talking about? Do you see what I be talking about? It wants to interject itself. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Now, if you guys are not new to my channel, then you know I am a luxury perfume junkie. I've always loved luxury perfume. My mom has always loved luxury perfume. That's honestly where I get it from, because I don't have the budget for luxury perfume, okay? I hate spending money on stuff like that, but because my mom has always had the nice frou-frou stuff, I kind of, you know, was groomed into that, and there's nothing wrong with it. However, if you can find something that's just as good but doesn't cost you as much money, like, why would you not? Girl, my phone's not even connected. What are you talking about? Finish setting up my phone. Anyways, why would you spend that extra money? So that being said, I have been partnered with Dossier. I think this is my 4th time. I don't know. But every time I do a video where I mention them, you guys love it. You guys tell me how much you love the perfume and you tried it, and you know, it's a little, it hypes me up a little bit. Like, I love when y'all tell me that anything that I recommended y'all loved. I thought I saw something out the window. I love when you guys tell me that you love stuff, so I was like, let's just go ahead and do this again. But in all honesty, luxury perfume, the markup is absolutely ridiculous, and I know we love the look of luxury perfume. We love the bottle, and you know, sometimes you like to collect the bottles, and sometimes it's just that notoriety that comes along with it. And when I say notoriety, I mean as far as when you're out and someone's like, do you have on, or what is that you have on? People just know. Like, you can kind of tell a high-end scent when you smell it. Like, you know when someone's got on, no shade to Bath and Body Works, but you know when someone's got on a body mist versus a perfume. And that being said, just because you have on a high-end fragrance doesn't mean it has to break the bank. So that is why I love partnering with Dossier, and I'm going to recommend 2 fragrances that are tried and true for me, that I have the original fragrance of, as well as the ones that, you know, this is what they're inspired from. No, the fragrances, you guys know what I'm saying. These are inspired from the original fragrances that I have. And I feel it important to mention that so you guys know I know what I'm talking about. I'm just not like, oh, this smells like so-and-so. And I don't, you know, and I don't know. I'm just assuming that it does. I'm just saying that it smells good. So this one is the Oriental 2, and this is inspired by Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, the one in the shoe. It wasn't no lady who lived in the shoe. Why was I singing that to the tune of SpongeBob SquarePants? But you guys, this is a dead ringer for Good Girl, and their perfumes start at $29. So it's like $29 compared to like around about, I think the cheapest luxury perfume I've ever bought was like $80, and that was the cheapest one. This right here is just, oh my gosh, and it's 1.7 ounces or 50 milliliters. And I love the packaging on this. I'm all for, like, don't get me wrong, I do love the packaging that the luxury perfumes come in, the originals, but I am in a headspace where I need to see uniformity. So I have a bunch of their perfumes obviously now, Dossier. So when I see all of these like lined up nice and neat, it just does something for me. The aesthetic makes me happy. But this one is Eros by Versace. Y'all better know what movie I'm referencing. Y'all comment down below if you know what movie I'm referencing. If you don't, you can't sit with us. I'm just kidding. I include everyone. You can still sit with us, but I'm gonna look at you funny. No, but this is by Versace Eros. Oh my God, you guys. It literally smells just like it. And the top notes on the Eros are the basil, bergamot, and lavender. And then the top notes on the Oriental 2 is a top note, singular, not plural, is almond. I can't say enough good things about Dossier. First of all, the name, it sounds luxury in itself, okay? If you told someone, if they just happened to ask you what you were wearing, right? And you said Dossier, that sounds like in itself like, oh, she's wearing a high-end perfume. Like, I need to go do my research. Like, you're pretending like you're not taking mental notes when they tell you Dossier, but also as soon as they walk away, you're Googling them on your iPhone to see, you know, what's the tea. And the fact that you can smell luxurious and high class and not spend high class points, that's what we're here for. So I'll link these two below so you guys can try it per usual. But yeah, I could ramble all day about how much I love perfume. I feel like I need to comment down below if you guys want to see a separate video of all the perfumes that I have. So you guys can kind of get a feel if you're not sure like what perfume you should be trying out or what scent that you lean more towards. Comment down below if is that something y'all are interested in? I don't know. Let me know. So moving right along. The next thing that I spend too much money on is Starbucks. Y'all, I spend way too much money on them, but never fear, okay? Never fear. I have a solution to everything. Just like I gave you a solution to that high-end perfume that you're overpaying for. I'm giving you a solution for those overpriced Starbucks Frappuccinos that you're paying for. Yes, I bought the actual white chocolate syrup that Starbucks uses. And I've been making my Frappuccinos like it's going out of style. Now, I will say that when I am out, I still go and buy a Starbucks. And also, I need to find the toffee flavoring because they have this new drink. It is the... it's not a white chocolate mocha. It's actually a, let me make sure I get the name right, salted caramel mocha frappuccino. But I get a salted caramel mocha frappuccino with soy and sub the white chocolate mocha instead of the mocha. And oh my God, it's so good. And no whip. I hate whipped cream on drinks. But no, I'm gonna put a link down below for this as well because you guys, stop giving Starbucks all of your money. Just give them some of it because I still frequent Starbucks, but not as much as I used to. I saved a lot of money by switching my car insurance. What? I saved a lot of money by buying this and making my own Frappuccinos at home. And it really gives me a good pick-me-up, especially during the workday. If I'm feeling a little slow, a little sluggish, can't leave the house because, you know, I have a baby. I have a little nugget, a little 4-month-old. I can't just jump into the car like I used to. It's a whole ordeal. So it's just easier to make a Frappuccino instead of, you know, trying to go to Starbucks, wait in line for them to tell me. Sometimes, have they ever tried to give you like the wrong drink, like they didn't make it right, and then you tell them that they didn't make it right and they're like, no, it's right, and you're like, no, but like I'm like non-confrontational, so I'm like, no, it's not right, like, please make it. But like inside I'm screaming like, girl, I've been ordering the same drink for like 15 years. It's wrong. What you made was wrong. Why am I airing out my grievances? Starbucks, I still love you. Thank you so much. But yes, I am making my own Frappuccinos. Can y'all sue me for that? Hope not. Anyways, next thing that I have been wasting my money on, and it is a gym membership. I have not been in the gym since February. I have no plans of returning to a gym anytime soon while this pandemic is going on. It is not worth the risk. I just mentioned I have a little one. Going to the gym, it's just not in my wheelhouse of things that I want to do. Yes, I love getting a good workout in, but I also love being corona free, and just the paranoia that is associated with going with, you know, that you are potentially exposing yourself. Yes, I realize that you can be safe, but you have to do a risk assessment and see if it's worth it to you. And it is not for me. So I canceled my gym membership, and what I got instead was a little elliptical. And I'm gonna film this for you guys so you can see. It's actually right next to me. I actually will get on this during the day, and when my little nugget is crying, if I just get on the elliptical while I'm holding her, that sounds really dangerous, but I'm safe when I do it, I promise. If I just get on this while I'm holding her, it like instantly calms her down. So it's like I get a workout in. And I'm not one of those people who enjoys working out. Like once I get there, I'm like, oh, I feel good that I did it. But I'm not one of those people like, yes, my day isn't started until I get a workout in. I'd rather just be slim thick without any effort. But because I'm not, I got this bad boy right here. And the reason I love this is if you work in the office, you guys, it's so petite. Okay, it's so small, but it's an actual elliptical. You can put it up under your desk. You can actually stand up on it. I think it was like 50 bucks, maybe 60. It was so inexpensive, and it's not as cumbersome as having a full-size elliptical like taking up space somewhere. Like I'm filming, it's right next to me, you guys can't even see it. So for the time being, if you want something that will kind of help making exercise not as mundane as it usually is, like maybe you don't want to go on a walk, or maybe you're tired of the treadmill, maybe you love an elliptical but you didn't know that they made these mini size versions of them, and you like, you know, the feel of being on the elliptical, and maybe you have bad knees or something like that, or an issue with your joints, I highly recommend this. I've had this for like a year now. Has it been? Yeah, I've had this for like a year, and I absolutely love it. So I would highly, highly, highly recommend that if you haven't tried it, and I'll put the link below for that one as well. Okay, and the last, what I would say, dumb thing that I spend money on are branded items, as far as mostly clothing. And this is something that I've kind of retired a while ago, but it's funny, the thought came up again because I was watching this little interview that Chad Johnson did, and he was talking about like all the jewelry that you ever saw him wear, like all of it was fake. Like he never spent, you know, all these hundreds of thousands of dollars on jewelry. It was all like cubic zirconia. And I've already told y'all I wear cubic zirconia all the time because I cannot be trusted to keep up with diamonds. I lose my earrings, so why would I spend $1,000 on some diamonds that I'm gonna lose anyway? Okay, now, but on top of that, like clothing items, and also I would say not just branded items, but trendy items. Buy staple pieces. It doesn't have to be the hottest brand that's in fashion right now. Like buy something that, you know, is transitional. You can wear it throughout the times. You can wear it throughout the seasons. And I've gotten so much better at that. But it used to be before, like if I was wearing some Nike sneakers, I had to have on a Nike shirt and a Nike hat with it. Now, I just like to wear whatever I think is cute. Mind you, I'm not going anywhere as of late, so that probably is also another reason. But I just kind of wanted to mention, I feel like, especially now, it's more important than ever to be more cognizant what you're spending on. And like, do you really need to spend $40 on a Nike t-shirt when you can get the exact same t-shirt, probably made in the exact same factory without the Nike logo, but it's only 10? Do you know what I mean? I mean, like, if you do what you want to do, okay? We are in the age of access and somewhat freedom. That's another video for another day. So you can do what you want. But I'm just saying, if you're looking for ways to cut costs and save money, really reconsider those things, because I noticed that is where a lot of my money was being poured into. So yeah, I think that is it. I'm going to wrap this video up because I don't want it to be too long, because after a while you just like wah, 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 and you might have already gotten there with me. So if you're interested in more, you know, things that you can kind of cut costs on but without cutting corners, because we don't want to cut corners because that's when stuff comes out janky. We're not about cutting corners, we're about cutting costs and saving funds. So if you are interested in more videos like this, comment down below. And I think that that is it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Helps my channel out a ton. Okay, bye.